Yo, we are here for episode 8 of the podcast about nothing. Tonight we have these lovely ladies on. How are y'all doing tonight?
I'm pretty decent. Thanks for asking. How are
I'm
you?
doing good.
We're good, we're good. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some introductions out of the way. We got Courtney in the house tonight. We got my girl CL from Pussy Talks, and we got my girl Alora from the Alora and Gower Network.
Hey guys.
All right, let me introduce y'all though. I got this room. Real quick, this is the podcast about motherfucking nothing. I'm excited to fucking be here. So real quick, if y'all watching this shit, go ahead and share that shit so somebody in your timeline that may have not ever heard of it or like it yet sees it. So go ahead and share that shit real quick. But tonight we on the podcast about nothing. I got Chef motherfucking Rome. I'm sorry, Rome the chef. And we got Scotch with motherfucking E. We got Mellow C. Some people call him C Mellow, but I like Mellow C. We got my boy Malcolm the Mailman and Shooter motherfucking McGavin. We lit. Let's go. I'm ready tonight.
Yeah, she turned our introduction lit. She got it lit.
It is. Freddie
She did it better than us.
Simone, you late, but what's up, girl?
Bringing it in.
This is a
Hey,
female
Freddie.
takeover. They thought it was their show, but it ain't, baby. It ain't.
We got a hostile takeover tonight, fellas.
Rome, do you have a wand? Because I know CL likes to.
I'm done.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna get right into it. Everybody has.
Now hold up. We got Freddie Simone jumped in. We gotta let Freddie Simone introduce himself. What's going on, Freddie? I'm sorry, a little bit
Hello.
party to the
If
party.
y'all don't know, my name is Columbus's own Freddie Simone. I always got some jokes on the microphone. So yeah,
I love it.
Hey, I like that. Sounds great.
All right, so we're gonna jump right into it. I think everybody's seen this trash video. I'm gonna keep saying that it's trash, and everybody involved in this video is trash. Kiki Palmer and Usher, the boyfriend video. So, ladies, the fellas already gave their perspective and thoughts on it. We want to hear from y'all. How do y'all feel about it?
I haven't seen it.
I thought it was petty, but I also thought it was a great marketing scheme.
Told y'all.
I
Capitalize.
feel like the city girls of the thousand.
Okay, so all right, so just to give a little backdrop. So we know that the Kiki Palmer Usher situation, with the boyfriend, the social media, yada yada yada. Well, Usher has a new video that features Kiki Palmer singing and dancing and I guess some provocative ways. It's called Boyfriend. I don't think you need anything else outside of just knowing that video actually exists. And Usher produced the song right after, the situation. I definitely think it is capital. They're capitalizing off of the drama and stuff that's going on. But yeah, it's not a good look. It's messy to me.
My problem with it. Is the clout chasing. Usher doesn't have the clout chase, man. This man is 50 years old, getting involved in the business of 20, 30-year-olds. That's my whole issue with it. It's just it's beneath Usher. I ain't got no problem with the petty. I don't feel sorry for house husband Kiki's baby daddy at all, because what he did was some sucker ass ish by putting that on the internet. Even though Kiki was playing in his face, but I just think Usher kind of phony for clout chasing at 50 years old. When he don't got to do that. It's just
He trying to stay relevant.
he is relevant, dude. Do you see Usher probably is the most relevant R&B artist
Yeah, definitely.
right now, and
He got his own-
even with the young cats, man, he killing it, bro. He ain't got to do that.
He has a Vegas residency, so
Yeah.
he's definitely relevant still.
I don't think he did it for relevance. I think she did it to boost herself up.
But he had to be the one to put the video. That's what I'm saying.
That would say he did it for Kiki.
It's his video. He's the one who has to say, hey, or his team who has to say, yeah, we want you in this video. It's not her video. It's Usher's video.
I agree.
And all he's trying to do is sell more tickets to his Vegas show to see what his Vegas show is about. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
that's sold out though. That show been sold out.
It sells out every time. But you know what I thought was interesting was that Kiki said that she's always been a fan of Usher. And even when she did the video, if you guys paid attention, she was Usher. She said she never wanted to be the girl in the video. She always wanted to be Usher. So to me, she wanted to wear the pants. I take that as she wanted to be dominant. She showed us she was dominant. She showed us she wears the pants. And that video was just her letting us know that she's bossy. How many songs she got out talking about how she bossy, right?
Is that cool to do that to your home life though? Like she got
feel like
she has to co-parent with this man.
I feel like it was petty.
Yeah,
Shitty
like
Girls are definitely up 1,000, but I do feel like it was petty and it was disrespectful because that man could definitely have a tender moment. He saw what she had on. Granted, it wasn't the best, but he saw it. But then you in this man's face and then you do a video. That's emasculating as hell for real. So I mean, I get it. City Girls up 1,000. I don't condone it, but it was definitely petty and low key classless.
I think they both super petty because he didn't have to run to the internet and then she have to respond the way that she responded. And I agree. She does have to co-parent with this man and she's not thinking about that. See, oftentimes females, we forget to think about the child. No one thought about the child. He didn't think about the baby. She didn't think about the baby. Because at the end of the day, now that baby's not going to have both parents at home. So that's what
we know us.
I just want y'all to know that baby is going to be able to sing and dance and is going to remake all of Usher's songs. It's going to be a hit artist. And I'm happy for him.
He's also going to be a toxic
social
Avenger.
media is like praising her to be a single mom now too, and I don't agree with that.
Well, society wants women to be single moms.
And we never even married her, so she was already a single mom. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So we're gonna
not necessarily a single mom if he was in the same household raising a baby.
No. He still never wiped her, but he wanted to respect as if he was her husband. No, baby, you the baby daddy. It's all relative. If you really loved her, you really cared about her, respected her more, and married her.
So, because he ain't the husband and he only the baby daddy, it's a different level of respect to that.
Yeah,
household. They live together. She said you saw
they checking it. Call it what it is. They playing house. So we was playing house, and she was done playing when
she still wasn't a single mother though. Because
okay. Let's say we get that
not a single mom because now you break up with her. Now you want the house. You want this. You want that. So
I classify a single mother as having no support and no help from a male. If a man is providing child support and he is active in his child's life, how are you a single mother?
How do we know that he's active? He could have just been staying there because we know who she is.
Oh my God! Come on,
It's a lot of married women who have a husband, who have a man that don't change no diaper.
Slow down. Hey, slow down. CL, go ahead. I'll let you go.
What I'm saying, I get what you're saying, I get what everybody's saying, but it's a lot of single moms that have marriages, that have men that live with them. They do all the diaper changing, all the cooking, they pick up the kids, and those men don't partake in all of that. But since he's present, you still want to say she's not a single mom.
That sounds like a housewife to me. So a single dad. Then. So a dad with a wife who does everything and he goes to work, that's a single dad there, right? That's what you just described.
Hold on. First of all, is this a safe place? I just want to be able to speak what I have to say.
That's what you described, though. Go ahead.
But no, what I'm saying is, okay, if that's the arrangement that y'all have, but you have women that work outside of the home that still have to do 100% of that, and the guy, he works outside of home and he doesn't contribute to that at all. So how is she still not a single mom if you're not contributing to the everyday activities of having a kid? But that's just my opinion. But I'm gonna give it back to y'all because this y'all show.
So hold on. Well, for her,
I'm still on.
Let's all be
the housewife.
Let's all be clear. Let's all be clear on something. We don't have any real evidence of the way that they live. I mean, all of this is speculation from people who are on the outside. All we know is that there's a messy song made because of a messy situation, and now we want to damn the dude and damn her. Like, nah, like if we're gonna look at it, we can only look at the evidence of the situation. We cannot interject our own bias into who we think somebody may be. Because that don't make no.
I got a question. This is funny to
Then
me.
we
Now,
wouldn't have a need for journalism or petty magazines or podcasts if we can't inject our own opinions.
No, we can. I mean, we can inject our opinions when we're dealing with actual pieces. But I mean, we are like, what's the point of arguing about the character of people that we don't know nothing about? You know,
That's true.
It's a great debate.
I mean,
it was a great attack because Shooter McGavin was ready to punch me, but I want him to speak on it. Go ahead and talk your thing.
I want to listen. I'm on a whole nother level or something. I'm thinking about the song now. We're gonna go back to the song.
Okay.
Now,
try to negate what the fuck I said after you attacked me, but I'm gonna let you.
I didn't attack you because you did describe a housewife. So you saying a dad that's a single dad, a guy who goes to work and the woman stays at home and does the diaper changing and all that stuff. So that's. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to get back to the song.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that he's a housewife or not a housewife. It's nothing wrong with being a house husband. But if we are both not contributing to the well-being of that child, then yes, one of the parents could be classified as single. You're not helping on a day-to-day basis. That's all.
Oh no, so changing diapers ain't contributing to the well-being of that child.
If he don't change diapers, if he don't pick up from school, if he's not doing that, then no, she's still a single mom.
Well, we talking, and that's all right. Like you said, we can't expect it.
He has made public statements about how hands-on he is, and we have seen so many videos with her walking and him carrying a baby, and she's doing interviews.
Maybe she really wanted abortion, and she had that baby for him. That happens.
Okay.
Wow.
Can I ask my question?
You on time out. You gotta mute the mic, man. You on time out. You fried.
Hey, I mean,
she wanted an abortion.
Oh wow.
Maybe she wanted that plan B.
I want to say that, but go back to your shit, Gavin.
Maybe she wanted that plan B. That's what she wanted. She wanted the plan B.
With the song. Now, was this song already written by somebody and they decided, like, let's tailor this and make the video? Like, the Usher plan to have the song on this album? Or was this a song that he had on the top? Because we know how,
that's
you know how anything works. You know how anything works in music. Like, that song's in the tub. He probably thought, man, because that shit ain't hitting. That song ain't hitting.
Yeah, I feel like it was like a last minute ass song. You know,
that's
it was it's a terrible record.
Yeah.
It seems like he only put it out to capitalize off the situation, and that's clout chasing for Usher. Why is a legend at clout chasing? He's a legend. He ain't got to do that.
Opportunist more so, maybe not clout chasing, but opportunist.
That's where I was going with. He's an opportunist. He's seen an opportunity to capitalize on something. Boom, might as well. Because now for the rest of the time, people gonna want to hear that song, regardless if you think it's trash.
Ain't nobody gonna hear that song. Ain't nobody gonna hear that song. That's what
Have you been to TikTok University? They play anything.
I hear your boyfriend's looking for me. Everybody listen to that.
Hey, you got niggas out here proud to be a side nigga.
So yeah.
You got niggas out here happy to be side niggas, so they gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I love that boy." Put on that boyfriend track. You got niggas that's side niggas out here, so they gonna fuck with that shit. They might. I mean, it's people gonna play it just because it's Usher. People still play R. Kelly, even though all the allegations. People still gonna play it because it's Usher.
Boyfriend Number 2 is the best song of all time.
Come on, man.
No, same girl, man. We going with the with R. Kelly and Usher. We go with same girl. Same girl. Go.
Wow. All right. So I mean, I think we've heard from the ladies. I think they think it's petty. I think they think that the song ultimately is in bad taste, but definitely an opportunity for some clout to be built on. Freddie, did you have something there?
I just wanted to say this video don't give a fuck about neither one of them either way. They kid gonna be fucked up because they got money and they don't know what to do with their kid, and ain't nobody paying my bills with their fucked up money, so fuck them all. That's
it. I can understand the disassociation. All right, Ron, what up? We got.
Let's go ahead and keep it moving. Well, let's go to let's get into this ballot or not.
All right. What you want me to take over about valid or not?
Yes, sir.
So valid or not is me just basically seeing, I see what people got gripes about on social media. So and I might pick one out and like to talk about it, and we like to figure out if it's valid or not.
It ain't.
All right.
It ain't.
And here and hear your opinions on it. So all right, let me get the first one up. I did have it and then I fucking lost it. All right, where is it at? Where is it? Oh, here we go. While at Walmart, I was totally blown away by how many people just stunk. Mask emoji, poop emoji. Like just walking around spreading funk. What an outrage. And it's different kinds of funk. When the smell is like that after a person is gone, stick emojis, throw up emoji. This was multiple families. What the F is going on? The more and more I think about it, I should have called the manager or something because there was no way they should be allowed to be in here like that. You know what? I ended up forgetting some of the things I was going to get because I honestly just wanted to get out of there. I just can't believe people really walk around like this. I can only imagine what their house and their car smell like. This was both men and women. Ooh, I mean, I've never smelled anything like that walking around in the air. Is it a whole basketball game going on? You know what? I ended up having to place my order online and just having to have my stuff delivered to the house because I don't do stink. Is that a valid rant or not?
Nope.
They went to Walmart.
It was probably their upper lip.
Damn. Damn.
I say you in a public area. How you mad because somebody's stinking? Like you making you gonna go get the manager because somebody stink? They don't even work here.
It smells
That was
in the air. It smells like tangy teen tom tea pitty, whatever. Like
And
I'm about to go, sir, ma'am. Excuse me, but you need to go ahead in the bathroom with a towelette and go ahead and wash that. Like,
you said they were at Walmart.
How you get mad at somebody else because you forgot? Nigga, they stink. You forgot all the rest of the shit you came for Walmart for.
And that was their
Blame
first
nobody
mistake
else for
was
that
going
shit,
to
nigga. How the
Walmart.
fuck you mad at me though? Because you stink so bad, I forgot what the fuck. Man, get your ass out of here.
No, I ain't
Going to
gonna
Walmart
lie.
is a whole.
I have smelled some stuff that made me want to punch somebody before. I ain't even gonna lie though, so I kind of feel that.
But going to Walmart is a whole adventure, so that's where they messed up at first. But I think it's
This is right. It's expected in Walmart. It's like, all right, it's Walmart. Let's mask
Right.
up.
You're bound to come across anything in Walmart. So
Like what?
That's why I stay at Target. We go to Target.
Should have went to Target. I
Target.
should have went to Target.
Uh-huh. They don't have them
Bougie,
problems at Target. So I think it's
Nope.
valid.
Target is quiet. Ain't nobody in there. All they buggies work. All the wheels roll right. All this shit. They good prices.
Shit, Target
Walmart.
quiet because everybody praying that they roll down them damn prices. The hell? Everybody on in prayer.
It's not Target, it's Targier.
Target.
Star J.
Target. It was valid
Target.
till the person wanted to call the manager on them. Like, hey, they stink. What would the manager do about that? If you was the manager, and I come up to you, hey, CL bro, hey, them people over there.
No, but if they anywhere near in the groceries or produce, like I don't want to grab nothing out the store if you smelling like that because I don't know what you touched.
You better breathe through
your
Like, where's your manager at? Like, nobody want to. You in there touching all the apples and shit. I don't want an apple now.
No fruits. No fruits and vegetables today.
The apples don't stink.
No
And then
fruits
you
and
know-
vegetables today, kids.
And
No
then you
fruits
know
and
that
vegetables.
people be in there, trying to eat the grapes to see if the grapes in season. Now you done contaminated all the fucking grapes. Where's Karen? Like, I need the manager.
Where's
Yeah.
Karen?
Right.
Don't let them get on the near the lemon pepper season. I know how you like the wings.
You feel me? Because now I can't have wings for dinner because they contaminated the lemon pepper season.
All right, so let's go around and make sure we get everybody's clear vote, valid or not. So I would say that it's not a valid argument to be doing what he's doing. What do you got?
Not valid.
Not valid, bro.
Not
All right.
valid.
Laura,
Not valid.
not valid. Courtney,
Valid as fuck.
Valid. Okay. All right. See Mello.
I'm gonna actually go valid.
Valid. Okay. Okay. A little aggressive about this. It's fun. All right, Mal.
Not valid
Not valid. All right,
at
Shooter.
all.
You know it ain't not valid. Not valid.
Not valid. CL.
No.
You don't know whether it's valid or not.
Oh, you got to pick CL. I ain't playing with you.
Why are you talking to me, Shooter? I already told you I'm talking to you.
It don't matter.
Whatever
So-
he said, I'm gonna go the opposite because I don't like him.
Okay. So you said it is valid. Okay. All right, and Freddie.
I like creating enemies.
It's all good. We've
not
been for a very long time.
Uh-oh. So whether it's valid or not, vendettas are being born. Freddie, what was that?
I said not valid. Like
Not
somebody
valid. Okay.
tell the manager and they not an employee. Like just cuss them out and they thinking ass and be done with it. Like
Right. Get your funky ass up out of aisle 6. Damn. So big funky ass over here from grapes.
Oh hell.
I done fucked around, forgot my toilet paper plate you in here smelling like last night.
just like they stinking ass, just like that.
So we're gonna say not valid, right?
Not valid at all.
Not valid.
Is not valid. All right, I got one more valid or not, and then we can move on. All right. Here's our next one. All right. The fact that everyone requests tips now doesn't sit well with me. Tips are optional, not mandatory. Tips are reserved for great service outside of your job duties unless you work for tips. Leaving Dippin' Dots, the cashier said, "You're not gonna leave me a tip?"
Nope.
Me thinking, nigga, all you did was put my ice cream in a cup. So I still gave him $1. You know what I'm saying? I still hooked him up. Now, leaving from the nail salon after paying 50% more than what I was paying 2 years ago, not happy with my service. And they offered all the white customers champagne, but not me. After paying $200, she say, "You no need no tip?" I started reading like that, but I had to read it like that. He said, "You know, need no tip." So I let the small $10 tip, even though I wasn't happy with my nails, and that's why when I have the time, I drive to see Tony. My total be $110 for the same thing, and I understand he had to go up on his price because I was still paying $77 at the beginning of this year. I love tipping him. My nails be perfect every time. $130 nails, toes, tips, and I'm very basic with my nails now, so they be plain. I know it went off with a little tangent. Order popcorn at the movies. Would you like to leave a tip? After ordering a smoothie, would you like to leave a tip? Y'all, am I tripping or am I cheating? Is that valid or not? It's mandatory. Like, is she valid? This person's valid to have a gripe about tip. My vote is valid off of it. I'm sorry.
Yep.
All right, y'all take it away. Take it.
I'm gonna go valid.
I'm going valid.
You think it's valid to not give a tip?
If you don't work for
Have a
tip,
choice.
No,
if you don't work for tip,
At Dippin' Dots.
if you don't work for tip, then no, you don't ask for a tip. That's like I check out at Dollar General. Can I get a tip? No, motherfucker. You get paid. Now, if you work for tips, if you're a server or a bartender or a barback, something like that, that's getting like wage with tips, I don't mind. I'm a great tipper, 15 all the way across the board. But if you working at Dollar, you know what I'm saying, Walmart, and all you did was the self checkout line, you walking up, beep, tip. Motherfucker, I give you the tip of this dick, bitch. You better move. Fuck about my face out before the tip. Remember Home Alone? He spit the gum out, put it in his hand, bitch. There you go. The fuck you got? Is why is you asking for tips? Tips should be that's something I should want to give you for great service.
I actually had an incident with DoorDash the other day where I tipped the guy in the app and my order was like $20. I tipped him $6 in the app because I'm like, tip 6 is fine. And he comes to the door, gives my son the stuff. He says, "Wait, I'm gonna need more of a tip." and I started to put this on the internet. I was like, I ain't gonna do that because I don't want to expose nobody. And so he wouldn't get my son the bag, so my husband had to go down there and get the bag. And I damn near about cuss him out because, sir, I already tipped you, and now you want more? No, you need to find a different job because you feel like where I live at, you should get more money. No, sir, you got what the fuck I got.
Wow.
That's $6. Be happy and take your ass on rolling.
So you agree with tipping, but not with people tripping over tipping.
I tipped you already.
Yeah, I agree with tipping, but it's so rude for you to ask for more because I didn't have to give you that. You know,
I agree with that.
I don't mind tipping because if you've done the work and if I'm satisfied with your service, hell yeah, I'm gonna tip you good. Especially if I'm out in a restaurant, you know. But I ain't tipped you, and the fact that you ask for more, I don't give more in the pre-tip because sometimes they leave stuff behind, and I don't want to have to go in there and ask for something. You can't get none of your money back. So if you get all my items after I done tipped you, then I'll go in there and give you a little bit more. But damn, nigga, let me get a chance to give you more.
Right.
You deserve more is my thing. What else have you done? You done your job. Cool. You get paid for that. They give you 15%. But bitch, if I got a motherfucking slurp the bottom of this ice in this cup like 4 more times and you ain't refilled this, nah, we about to take $1 off that.
You got
my cup empty
I
and you
feel
don't
like if
come
you
over here, it's
ask
$1 off that.
begging, I don't like people to
All right.
beg. So.
you guys agree with tipping on carry out? Do you tip during when you get carry out?
No.
All right, so
all right, so we're staying on that. Some people, CL, go ahead.
It depends.
I said no.
No.
Hey man, I can't ask you 4 questions. All right, I'm good, man.
All right, ready?
Hold on one second. Let me address this young man.
Young man.
Let me address this grown. I'm sorry, this grown old ass man. Since that's more politically correct. All I said, if I'm doing carry out, no, I don't tip because I had to carry it out. You didn't do shit. That's just me.
I agree. I just want.
And you got a big booty, I might tip, but outside of that, no. Typically, I'm not gonna tip on carry out.
I tip on carry out for the places that I go because if you already know my order and you recognize my voice, I'm definitely tipping you because that means I don't have to do too much talking. You already know what I want. You already know what I like, and everything's going to be in the bag. So I'm going to tip you. So yeah,
that's valid right there. I agree with that.
We got a comment that say it depends on what it is. Some deserve it and some don't. It determines the service, and some deserve it and some don't.
So, I mean, I can definitely agree that a tip is based in service, but it is also a part of the service industry. You go places and people perform services for you. It is a courtesy.
Are they sexual services or just bringing me fries? I need you to be specific.
Listen,
I mean, listen. If I bring you fries or I bring you D, I still would like a nice little bit of.
I was trying to see what we was talking about, baby.
I mean, I got you though. I got you. But that one come with a tip too. So anywhere it go.
Get 2 tips, huh?
Listen, I want to promote tipping. Tip the chef.
Tip the chef.
The waitress just brought the food out. The chef did all the damn work.
Yeah,
right.
But we can't tip the chef. Can't go in the back.
I will say that.
I can walk into the back of a restaurant and be like, "Good day, sir. I just wanted to bring you this $5."
You can tip them.
My ex would do that
to the table and tip them.
My ex would do that shit a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you bring me that steak, I say mid well, and that motherfucker came mid well. When we leave, we 15, like I said, 15% for the waitress. But go ahead, hey, shoot this to your man for knowing exactly how to fucking temper steak. I mean, I'm that type of dude. If you know how to make a steak right, I'm gonna tip the chef.
First problem is eating a steak medium well. I'm sorry.
Mid well?
Nah, man. It's gotta be medium rare, man.
This is you like chewing on belts. You like chewing on fucking circle team belts and shit. You motherfucker.
Y'all getting off topic. Y'all getting off topic.
That's about to say we do not.
You like Haribo gummy bears. He be just.
I judge you by the way you eat your steak.
What's going on?
I'm sorry for interrupting you, but I judge you by the way you eat your steak. I can't trust
Shooter.
I judge you by the liquor you drink. If you drink Parmesan, bitch, nigga, you beat bitches. I ain't talking.
Oh, and they work
okay.
go.
Where is this going?
This is not the story.
This is not valid. This is not
Let
valid.
it be valid. If you drink
Where
cheap
is
ass
this
liquor,
going?
if you drink cheap liquor by choice, that shit. No, I don't trust you. That's not okay.
Yeah, most abusers drink cheap ass liquor. No.
Oh man! Wow.
Hey, let's well,
my
I'm sorry.
my grandmother was the main one. My grandma always drank some cheap ass vodka, and she used to beat her husband like
I
business.
am so
be
sorry
Hey.
to hear.
So let's put that into valid or not. Do you think that's a valid case that if you drink cheap liquor, you abuse people?
Hey, that's
That's
valid.
That's not valid.
Wow,
That's a valid point.
Cigarette
That's a
butt
big ass red flag.
That's a
and they
flag
still
on the
a
play.
chain, Dr. George.
My grandma break out that Tito's. I knew she was beating on that man tonight. I
Oh
knew
my
it.
God.
Wow.
Come get me, grandma.
Said
About to deal with
tonight.
some bullshit. She about to be on that bullshit.
Well,
If he drink
Rome.
brown liquor and his real shirt is a wife beater, he beat bitches.
Oh my God.
It's-
Rome.
Dang.
George
It's safe to say that we're all in agreement that if you drink cheap liquor
by choice.
By
Say
choice.
by choice.
you are
If
an
you drink it-
abuser.
if you drink it, that's all
what
you
we're-
got,
That's
be
what
cool.
everybody's agreeing to.
Right,
Yes.
but
Okay.
let me
All right,
talk
cool.
to Malcolm real quick. Malcolm, what I'm saying is, like, if we kicking it, like when I come to Youngstown, I got some friends that never got past E&J. You know, of course, you want to take the shot. I kind of feel like I don't want you to feel like you less than. So I'm gonna hit the shot. That wasn't by choice. That was really by force.
Okay,
but
see, that wasn't by choice. That wasn't by choice. I'm just kicking it with my homie.
Yeah, that's out of respect. You know
But
what
if
I'm
it's
saying?
my
But
choice,
if I went to the store and I bought that bottle,
right.
no, I'm a red flag. That's a red flag. I
Well,
got
hold
some
on.
shit I'm going through in my life.
E&J
That's
and
not
a
okay.
black mouth in the ear. You already knew he was about to beat Shorty when he got to the house. Period.
Damn.
E&J with a black in his ear.
Well, hold on. Hey,
Wow.
let's not run this subject. I don't think abusing
No, I
people
want
is
another
it.
example though, Eric. Eric, I've got one more example. That was my first example. If you just chilling with your hood friends out of respect, you take a shot of cheap liquor. That's not by choice.
That's
Also,
not my choice.
Okay. Also, if it's at a funeral with your hood cousins and they only got E&J and Paul
this is for the
Masson,
homie.
and
Yeah,
take
you're
a
right.
shot, that wasn't by choice. That was out of respect for the nigga that died because that's all they
Yeah.
drink. Was cheap shit. That wasn't by
I
choice.
gotta be hood.
Yeah, no, I mean, I
Why gotta be
can, I
hood?
mean, nobody is questioning by choice. Okay, nobody is.
But
Nobody's
what I'm
questioning.
saying is, I'm just trying to give you examples. Like,
I'm getting it. I'm catching the drift though.
okay,
This
you
is
picking it,
examples
but
in the
Eric don't
hood.
never want to accept where I'm at. All I'm saying is,
I'm a
sometimes
little
you have to do
nervous
things
over there
out of
because he got a
respect.
white beater on.
And then sometimes you drink
drinking
things
on?
out of choice. I was just giving examples of choice and out of respect. If
Right.
you make a choice to drink, if you have to bend down at the liquor store and you made that choice, then you're a bad decision maker. That's not
Right.
okay.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I've never.
This ain't even my show. You got it back, Eric.
always on
No,
the
you're right.
bottom.
You're right. No, but I definitely agree. I mean, if like I know I may be the snob of the group or whatever, but like I own my piece. Like I ain't got no bottom shelf liquor anywhere on my stuff. I'm not drinking none of that gut rock stuff. I'm drinking the stuff that's gonna keep me alive for a little bit longer because it's stronger. And
My
yes,
dad said he'd
but I
live
agree.
longer if he'd have drank better liquor. He did say that.
That's right. Yeah, better liquor. Yeah, hell yeah. You drink man clean shit. Like, look, people complain about spending $150, $200, $300 on a bottle. Excuse me.
I like to be around with like that 50 to 80 round. That's where I'm at. That's where my budget is.
Yeah, this
But I
nigga
feel
just paid a
what
light bill with the liquor. He just paid a whole light bill. Like, bruh,
Right. Well, see, that's 401k.
I'm about to be
Y'all
drinking in the dark.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it. You can't do that here.
I'm in this motherfucker lighting candles up for a shot of tequila. Goddamn.
You can't do that here.
Oh hell no!
I'm sorry. It's not a safe place. Back to you, Rome.
Again,
He's valid.
I'm a terrible guest, Rome. I don't go on people's shows as a guest because I'm a terrible guest. I will take your show over. So that's why I don't being a guest. It's not that I don't support.
Yeah, we
You're
seen how
doing
you
great.
took over the introduction. You took that over.
No, that's great.
You did just break the introduction.
I appreciate you.
You guys
I just let her do my introduction.
Loved it.
Well, my thing was he had introduced the women all dry as fuck, so I wanted to hype the niggas up since we was here. I thought I was doing it out of respect. Not
We was about to
did.
come in like ESPN. The music was
Well,
gonna come
I mean,
on.
it's okay. We gotta definitely work. We definitely gotta work on the intro. I agree with that. We'll get better. Thank you for the inspiration. You have done.
All I'm saying is I'm a terrible guest, but I showed up because Jerome is
You're a
my
great
friend.
guest. You're a great guest. And he's your only friend here.
It be lit.
No, you're not my only friend. I know all these niggas.
Thank you.
Damn, why we gotta be niggas?
Well, I mean, at least she's acknowledging us this time.
Oh, only thing I was called.
All right, so that's valid or not. All right, we already good. We know where we at. All right, so Rome, what's our next segment? Man? Where we at, bro?
You about to ask the bitches some questions.
Damn.
Ladies.
So
I didn't mean to say bitches.
Y'all gonna let her call y'all bitches like that?
Didn't y'all just hear me say not the bitches?
So
that's my sister.
What's
So
going on?
I'm so used to her. That's my babe.
It's different question and
I
answer.
meant bitches in a nice way. Like it was like you.
Yeah.
What's the question, Jerome? Just ask the damn question, please.
all right. So ladies, we're gonna start with Allure. Ladies, what's the wildest lie a man has ever told you?
Oh my goodness. I forgot. Bro, my little boyfriend, well, I ain't gonna call him my boyfriend because I can't really claim him because I was never faithful. But yeah, his baby mama, his baby mama hit him with a car, and that dude tried to tell me that he was in a car accident the whole time. She didn't text me and told me that he then ran him over. He at my house up there limping the line. I'm like, nigga, bye. Yeah.
It was some domestic violence in that one.
I have to ask: is being hit by a car a normal occurrence in the circular dating pool that you live?
Yeah, being hit by a car, shot, stabbed, beaten the head with a bottle. Yeah, that's the norm.
Okay.
In my past life, that was the norm.
That's back when she had toxic pussy, but she better now. She better now.
We build dams over here around shit like that. We don't be bothered. Like I'm building a whole damn dam about that. Like, thank you.
That shit be having niggas want to kill themselves. They're outside my house trying to commit suicide and shit.
Yeah, no, I don't need that.
Go ahead. I'll go ahead and pass you the bullets. Go ahead, load that motherfucker.
See, that sounds like the toxic.
That was probably the
you just lied.
To load the bullets. That was not nice.
Going on?
See, yeah, you just lied. She just admitted to toxicity in her pussy right now.
CL don't tell too many lies.
Well, okay.
Man.
Nah, I'm reformed, y'all. I'm reformed.
All right, so Courtney's up next.
All right, Courtney.
Wildest lie.
What's the wildest lie a man has ever told you?
What's the wildest lie a man has ever told you? I love it.
You guys are so great.
I would say he told me that him and his child's mother had the same painter, and that was the reason why he had pewter green walls, and I think it was like
hold on, wait, now say back up.
No, sorry.
What you say? What you say now? He had what now?
He said him and his child's mother. He said that he didn't live with his child's mother, but he said that they had the same painter who painted their walls like pewter green, and then it was like a stripe at the top.
Yeah, okay.
You said walls, not balls. I think you said balls.
Okay, all right, cool. Thank you.
Okay, all right. I take my glasses off to hear this shit.
You gotta give him an A for effort because he really thought that was gonna go through.
I had to take my glasses off to hear that shit correctly. I couldn't even hear that with my glasses on. I had to take what the fuck did she say?
Let me say it a little bit better because I understood the second time.
Pewter green.
So he was actually living in the same house as his baby mom.
He was
like, "No, I'm not. I'm not at her house. We got the same painter, and my wall is green and white because we got the same painter." That's what she said, but it came out fucked up.
Yeah, he said they had the same painter.
Man.
The whole time they was living together.
I wonder how long it takes me to get that loud.
He had two houses, but he had one with her. It was really ghetto.
So hold on. So he invited you to the house that he lived in with her.
He invited me to the house that he had, but he also lived with her. So he was in the business of getting real estate. So he had purchased another home, but his primary home was with her. So when I went to visit him and spend the night, we were at the
other house.
I got another question that's important. Did you give him some pussy or no? Because that's all I wanted to know.
She did.
He had the family home and a buddy ranch.
She busted wide open. Wide open. Oh,
I can't.
Did you ask her about her vagina usage? Did you?
Let her answer the damn question. Okay, I'm a professional.
CL, stop.
Did you fuck him in that woman's house or not? Yes or
CL.
TL, that's not what we're here to ask.
Hold up, TL, stop.
She's a journalist.
I know.
CL gonna get to the bottom of this.
Yes.
How she used her vagina that
basement. I'm like, what the fuck is these rules?
It's just a little secret. I would have still fucked him in her house, but out of respect. But if you didn't, that's
I didn't.
I like Allure. I'm sorry. I like Allure. Hi.
Okay, here
How
we
you
go.
doing, girl?
Thank you, Courtney. All right, so CL, I should go to Freddie. Yeah, I should definitely go to Freddie first.
Yeah, Courtney with the
Freddie,
shit. CL with the shit.
go ahead and wildest lie a guy has ever told you.
Well, that's crazy because no guy has ever lied to me because y'all black men don't lie. Y'all don't cheat.
Did you really just?
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you really just do that?
I'm sorry, I had to put my hand to stand up there. Go ahead, girl.
Niggas lie. They don't cheat, but they lie.
I got a hug for you. I got a hug for you in the mail right now. It's coming.
She got to be a scroll, man. She got to be a scroll, man.
Stupid.
She reading the teleprompter, really.
Are you in a safe place, Freddie? If not, blink twice. Is a black man holding you hostage? Put up one finger.
Stop.
I'm sorry, I got to show what looks like that. I'm sorry, back to you, bro.
Oh man, y'all funny as hell.
We can barely hear you, Freddie.
Hold on, we can hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I gotta yell into it. So the craziest lie he told me was this chick he had moved in with because he was a bum and he always be on the street. He said that's not his girl, that's his business partner because they growing some plants in her basement.
Technically, that ain't a lie because you can be in a business relationship with your partner.
But technically, it was a business.
I'm
Might have been a cannabis business.
Hold up. Let me hear it. Go ahead, Freddie.
I'm just saying though. So when he told me that, I'm like, nigga, you driving her car, you got a key to her crib, nigga. I ain't stupid. Like that's dumb. Business partner. Plus, everything he did failed. He couldn't sell no weed. He couldn't sell no crack.
Damn.
No,
Failed as a drug dealer? Real quick though, Freddie.
Like,
Did
you
you
fucked up in life. You
hold on, I'm talking to Freddie. So did you still hit though, Freddie?
I mean,
TL, stop. Hold up. Stop.
I want to know about the
Bro, hold up. TL.
I mean,
here's the thing. The only reason there's proof is because there's kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's the only reason. I'm salty. I cry about that every day.
Girl, Liars got the best dick, so it's okay. Liars got the best dick. I married a liar. He has some good dick. That's it. But I'm with you though. I understand it's a safe place. Back to you. Although they muted me, go ahead.
And nobody mute you.
I did. Yes, I did.
You did? Okay. Oh, hold on. We better put on timeout. Yeah,
Time out.
Hey, I'm with Brandon Pierce. He said City Boys up. City Boys up in the comments. City Boys up in the comments.
CL was the first person to get muted on the podcast. Let's give a round of applause.
Yes,
give a round of applause.
You're right.
The first ever mute.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
Y'all gonna want me to come back one day, and I'm gonna be like, hell nah, fuck y'all.
Hold on. Well, hold on.
No,
wait.
you gonna
Excuse
come
me.
back.
It's actually your turn now. We were gonna ask you the question what the wildest lie guys told you, but I mean, let's not be spiteful in our interaction.
Lying dick is the best dick. If they tell you the truth, that shit is gonna be whack. But if they lie and fuck up your credit, that dick was off the chain, and I'm gonna hit it twice. Back to you, Jerome.
So the answer is you still fuck, huh? That's the answer.
It doesn't matter about the lie. It's about the fact that no matter
Where are we
who it
going
is
with
if they lying, they got good dick. Okay.
But see, here's the thing: you can't take a lie. First of all, when they told us a lie, we know it's a lie, but we
Yeah.
just wanted the dick, so we still hit talk shit about him. I'm just taking accountability for my pussy and the bad
For all
decisions
of
I
them.
made. I thought
Okay,
this was about
yeah.
pussy accountability, or that's not why you brought me here.
You can't have a little dick and
We
tell me.
didn't technically bring you
Hey,
here
I
for
agree with
accountability
that.
for
Go
pussies,
ahead,
but
say that
I
shit, baby.
definitely
Say
would
that
like
shit.
to discuss this
Don't
subject
shoot me
with
by
you
the
more
horse.
in depth because accountability to pussies is every man's dream conversation.
I mean, that could be
Talk about
the
on my
next
show.
show.
Yeah, this one.
Pussy
Yeah.
Okay.
accountability is wait, hold on. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let y'all get the show back. Pussy accountability is very important.
It
I'm a
is.
professor. Y'all know I'm a professor, so let me teach y'all something. It's very important because we get upset. Most women that don't have pussy accountability get upset about the nigga that don't take care of her kids that she decided to fuck.
Half of
That's
But my
right.
Facebook.
pussy accountability was I know I was there for a nut. I didn't have enough money for a plan B. I got a baby. That's on me. But the
Okay.
dick was
$1
still
a dollar.
good. And depending on the day, I might hit it again. But next time, I'm gonna use a condom. Learned my lesson. Now that's pussy accountability. Back to you, E.
Thank you, Sil.
Dr.
I'm
Academy, head Dr. Academy, if you ladies want to enroll.
head doctor academy. Okay.
That's
Going
straight out of the
on.
book of pussy
All right,
economics.
cool.
Just
All
in
right,
case you didn't know.
so between the two of y'all, I can talk to you about accountable pussies, and you can teach women how to suck meat nicely. All right, thank you, Rome. We're gonna
Back
work
to
on our
you.
vetting. And last but not least, no, you answered the question because you like. All right, cool. So, do you have any more questions for them? Because let's move on to the next.
I got two more.
And I don't think
got two more.
My goodness.
let's hope that
They
none of
said
them
they
have
never
anything
have
to do
women
with
on the
pussy.
show again.
Let's make sure that none of them have anything to do with
I find this shit entertaining. I've learned that I got a pen and paper all over this motherfucker. What? Go ahead,
I'm
get
enjoying this
on.
show, but I'm shocked and appalled with some of these.
Don't bring me on no show and we talk about pussy. I'm gonna tell you all about it.
You the one talking about pussy. Okay, I just
We can talk about what? Go ahead.
Every show I
Mhm.
go
Talk about pussy all
no.
night.
It's just one of those things.
All right.
Yes, sir.
What's the meanest thing you guys have ever said to a man?
I hope your mom dies and you can't get to her funeral.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Jesus
so
Christ.
she went first.
That's the first. That's a golden ticket in the hell. Guarantee you gonna see his mom down there.
They hurted you, so you to say that you was hurt.
She hurted me.
And then when his mom really
They
died, I
hurted
said,
you.
"You ain't got no money to get to her funeral, do you?" He
Mm.
said, "No." So I made sure I bought the ticket. I made sure I bought the ticket because I didn't want to go to hell.
Okay, so what brought that about? CL, what brought that about?
Petty.
We were going through a real fucked up divorce, and he never did his part. But when it came to his family, he did. So that made me say that. Now again, when his mom
Ooh.
finally did pass away, I did make sure I contributed to him getting there because he didn't have no money, and I was like, damn, I manifested that shit for him, and I felt bad about it. Like
Fuck.
10 years later.
Okay.
I helped the cause.
Well, we're glad that your conscience kicked in and you
And it washed
contributed.
it. I shouldn't have said that shit. That's pussy accountability, but I still made it right.
What?
Thank you.
What?
And
Okay.
you are bigger for that. And we're proud of you. Your growth is phenomenal. We're gonna
If
go
I
to
didn't
a
hate
lore.
him, I would have gave him some sympathy, pussy. But out of respect, I would.
You didn't give him some I don't care about you anymore, pussy.
I didn't give out
There's
no
all different type
sympathy,
of
pussy.
classes.
No, I wouldn't fuck him with somebody
wh-
else.
where's the hey, I just been thinking randomly. I just want to just toss you some pussy everywhere. Like, no, okay, all right. So
I
we're
don't
gonna
do
go
that
to a
no more
lore.
now that I'm older. You know, I used to get pussy out of respect, but not no more.
Yeah, thank you. Respect
Oh.
with pussy and accountability. Allure, we want to go to you with the question. So, Ro, let's hit her with the question.
What is the meanest thing you've ever said to a man?
I don't really remember the meanest thing I ever said to a man.
That's how mean it was.
No,
She
because
literally had to erase it from her memory.
No,
like Men
she
in
said
Black.
she constantly says a bunch of mean stuff, so she just be topping herself. She'd be outdoing herself every time. Like I told the last nigga to die in the ditch with a dirty dick, and she said, "Now I'm gonna give you something different."
I found myself in a position where I needed to tell a nigga some shit to make him mad because I ain't never really gave a fuck about a nigga enough to want to push his buttons that bad. You know what I'm saying? So it was like if I or a nigga did some shit, I'd be like, okay, all right, bye.
Have you ever said something so mean to a nigga? You like, damn, that was a good one, Court. That was a good one.
You ever said something so mean you had to take it back? So yeah, I did too much for that one.
Yeah, I did that.
I see. I'm an Aquarius. I'm good. I'm good to be like. I ain't have to say all. I ain't have to do all that. But I'm here now. I ain't have to do all that.
It usually when you're an Aquarius and you say something mean, you feel bad, but you blame them. Well, if you wouldn't have did that shit, I wouldn't have said that. Now wouldn't I?
I wouldn't have been honest with your ass if you would have shut the fuck up. That's all you had to do. And
that's
Aquarius in the building.
So I'm pretty much going to speak how I feel anyway. So whatever I say to you is going to be honest and true. So I don't think I really have to say anything to really kind of get underneath someone's skin. So that's why I think.
So she never.
That's some say pussy.
So she never took some swipes. All right, that's good. Thank you. We commend you.
I'm just trying to help you identify the difference between the pussy. See,
I can clearly see.
Toxic, now it's saved.
Yeah, that's a better. That we did upgrade in pussy.
Seasons. It goes through different seasons.
Okay, we don't need to know that your pussy has seasons.
Give a good answer, Jerome.
Okay.
She gonna give a good answer.
All right, so we're gonna go to Courtney. Then we're gonna go to Freddie. So Courtney.
Well, I really don't say anything mean. It comes out in a joke form.
Okay, so you make mean jokes.
Yeah.
Girl shit.
I mean, it's jokes, a little key over it. But one time we was arguing and he said something that pissed me off. And he was 6'6" and he had started to gain a little weight. And so he started developing titties. And I was like, well, who's sucking whose titties over here? And
oh shit.
So you hitting below the belt.
And he didn't talk with me for like 2 days.
You hitting below the belt.
How did he respond to that?
He's the mirror, like, man,
he left the house for like 2 hours. And I was
he went on the walk. He went on the walk.
Hey, you was watching Nutty Profession when you thought about that insult.
Eddie Murphy is my favorite though, but it just came natural. And I just kind of like do what I did, and he was on.
You ain't had to do that.
You ain't had to juggle his titties. Oh, yeah. He broke up with you when he left the house. He broke up with you.
Courtney, we are very happy that you were able to share that you have emasculated that man to the point to where he felt like he was.
But she make it right
He's still in the bathroom. He's still in the bathroom looking at his chest.
No, he's not wearing a training bra.
No, but after we broke up, he did lose a lot of weight though.
I bet he did. Yeah, because ain't that better?
Man's life. You was doing God work.
No, she wasn't. That was deep.
Situation. In
my defense, I don't really be arguing. Like, don't yell at me because I'm gonna say some funny shit because I don't want to argue. And he learned his lesson.
I bet he did. We're gonna get back to this argument, but I'm gonna laugh though.
All right, we're gonna go to Freddie. Freddie, what's the meanest thing you've ever said to a guy?
I'm with some of the ladies who said they haven't said anything mean. 'Cause, like, I don't have to say nothing mean. Like, if I'm mad, I just stop talking to you. Period.
So silence is your meanness.
I guess you non-existent. Like, you could be in the same room, maybe you ain't here. I don't know.
Okay.
That's why I connected with you yesterday, girl. Because
see, that's some mean shit to say. You ain't even got to say nothing. You just deny the coochie. The book, that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot.
Is it possible y'all don't know that y'all said something mean? And like, hey, that's just what it is. Like,
yeah. Okay, yeah.
You might have hurt somebody, and you don't even know that you did. Like, that's
goddamn heart.
I said, still doing push-ups right now.
Yeah, I don't like premeditated mean. I think that's just nasty. I don't like to be premeditated mean at all.
No, that's just
that's but no, before I get to the argument, because I always know when it's coming, I be thinking about all the mean shit I could say on the way to the argument.
Wow.
Her crock be on high.
So you got to
you cooking that shit up.
Next time you get smart, I'm gonna say this. I be having a plan for my arguments.
You are so wrong.
So you got like a note. So you got like a notepad in your phone, like a freestyle.
Yeah. That's why your mama used to smoke crack.
See,
She can't even argue no more. My mom never smoked crack. What are you talking about? Whatever. nigga.
I'm
Whatever.
proud of your
You know
levels
my
of
mama.
toxicity. I'm just letting you know. Just like it's like
I
eat your
feel when
weight.
you keep saying that, Eric, I feel judged, and it don't make it seem
Not
safe.
judge. I mean, like, it sounds like you're choosing this. Like it's
She on
okay.
her level of toxic is sulfuric acid. She up here. That's it. Her toxic is sulfuric acid. That shit just gets rid of everything. Just everything.
Rum, I know we had another question. What was your?
All right.
Are we ready for another question?
Yeah, we need one.
Last
Man,
question.
these
Last
answers was
question.
wild, boy.
Last question.
Give me a time where the guy completely talked himself out of them draws.
When he said he eat pussy, that was it.
Oh my God, girl, you easy.
So he talked to. So, no.
He said he don't eat he don't munch. He said,
no, stop. Let's make sure that we understand.
I called the Uber
Rum,
mid. I don't eat pussy.
Okay. So we have her answer.
You don't eat what?
When he said he don't eat pussy, it was over. Thank you. Thank you
I
very
just
much.
came here to get my pussy ate. So if that ain't what's happening, I'm about to go. That's literally what I came for.
Okay.
Being honest, but use a nigga. Use a
I had
nigga.
already seen the dick was small, but I'm like, he could probably eat some mean coochie. He said he didn't. He talked himself right out of his pants.
Girl, you said it was small, and you said you are a trooper.
She is a
But I
super
like small
trooper.
dicks. But if you don't eat pussy,
Stop it.
then I can
Stop
do
it.
Oh, wrong show. We'll talk about this on the Bronco.
Let her cook. Let her
Allure.
cook.
Hell no, we can't do that. We can't. We when we on her show, we can go wild. Okay, so
Right.
Miss Allure.
This is a show with structure. Allure, answer the question.
Excuse me. Sit your ass down. Okay?
He did not just hit you with the wig. He threw the wig.
I have to because, like, come on now. Miss
On my
Allure.
show, I never get to answer the question. So when I get on other people's show, I love to answer.
You answered the question. Nobody.
You already answered. You answering for everybody else too.
Feel unsafe. That's why I was like, I don't like being a guest.
You got. How do you feel unsafe if you feel so comfortable just to blurt out your answer and go on like a 2-minute rant? Nobody stop you. I just. Stop now.
You just
Okay,
said
Miss
we
Allure,
do that on your show. We don't do that on our show because we got
He's like,
we
that
got
was-
401ks on this
A
show.
little judge. She feels a
We're
little.
about to lose him after these answers.
Miss Allure, we wanted to hear your answer to the story. Okay, to me the question. I'm sorry.
I sure do.
After having a baby, and it wasn't me a week later, I let my husband talk me into giving him son and ended up pregnant again. Baby, thankfully, a year apart. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, he didn't technically. He technically talked his way into some ass.
I was saying, he talked
He
his
didn't
way
talk his
into
way
it.
out of it.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I mean,
talked it out of it?
Out.
yeah.
She told us all her
Out
personal
the draw.
business.
I'm sorry, out the draws. What was the question? I'm sorry.
Give me a time where a man completely talked himself out of the draws, not
Like,
talk
me
you out
too,
of the
Brandon,
draws.
me
Something
too,
he
Brandon.
said.
Oh, when this guy that was, oh my goodness, he was so cute, so amazing. And then he's telling me how his grandmother shitted everywhere and he just had to clean her up. And all I can think of is, no, sir. Them
He just
hands.
wanted to talk. He didn't want no ass. He just wanted to talk.
Yeah, he needed a shoulder.
That dude eat
in
booty.
a safe place. And she said, not with me.
My grandma did shit all over the
He just
kitchen.
wanted to talk.
Well, hold on, wait.
Man, my grandma pooped herself again. Damn.
I had my homegirl fake a phone call and I finished the conversation at home because I couldn't be in the same vicinity because y'all just don't. I can't go into depth of what he was telling me because you guys will vomit. I'm telling you.
That's nasty.
And just to think about it, I feel traumatized all over again. So yeah.
Imagine him trying to finger you and he can get all the shit from my
Wow.
Brandon, I'm asking the same questions, Brandon. Shout out to Brandon Pierce. She in the comments. I'm asking the same questions, man.
Just playing with the boo boo or something like.
So
Hey, I'm curious now. Like,
you sometimes have to reach in there and help guide it out.
oh,
Was he gloved?
had to get a blockage.
What?
Imagine that in a
What is the mute button?
They
Where's
keep
the
using
mute
it on
button?
me.
You know what? I'm
Okay.
starting to think this is real quick. I'm starting to think this is payback from our show Friday because we was wilding.
Yeah. because we was wilding.
Yeah,
But
the females is on here outdoing.
but Freddie done left. Freddie said, "I'm cool on y'all shit. I'm cool. I
Nah,
gotta go."
she probably doing whatever the hell she doing.
Right now, I gotta go pick up my child. I'm still here.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Freddie said she still got to do.
Oh
Freddie,
yeah.
Freddie and G on the go, always on the go. So Freddie, we're gonna jump to you real quick and give you the question. When's the time a guy talked himself out of getting the draw? Before you get your kid, this is the reason why we ask. That way you ain't gotta answer where your kid
Before I get my kid, because I'm gonna put y'all's asses on in my headphones instead of on the car. So this dude, he's a young cat and everything, and you know, I'm not that old, but I'm like, okay, I could try a little cougar and wave for a minute, you know, pop a little thing on the young man, you know. But he just kept talking like about young shit, and it got on my nerves. And then it reiterates how young he is, and I'm looking at him like, man, it's like I'm fucking my child, man. Get the fuck out of my crib. I can't do it. You gotta go. You gotta go. Nah. And then when like we went out to breakfast and shit, he ordered chocolate chip pancakes with the smiley face and shit.
Bruh. He wanted a toy. He wanted a toy.
Sprinkles.
And then when they did have sprinkles on them, nigga. And then when they came, he was kicking his feet like, you know, like a little toddler and shit. Like happy under the table.
Damn.
He was like, oh, this nigga. I can't fuck no toddler ass nigga. Nah, I can't do that.
Oh my god. Trying to go back to a childhood over some pancakes.
So he lived himself out of the pussy. Okay.
He needed a permission slip. He didn't have his permission slip.
He lived with his mom. He lived with his parents still. You know what I'm saying? So he always had a curfew. So I always knew where that nigga was. If he was trying to cheat, I knew where he was. He had a curfew. Always be home at a certain time. But nah, I couldn't do this shit.
Wow.
I can't be a cougar. Can't do it. I stick with the old heads. Give me their retirement check, baby. I ain't got to do nothing for them either. So, go ahead, continue before I pick up my child real quick.
Well, thank you. So then we're gonna go to Miss Courtney on the question. So tell us about the time that a guy talked himself out of an opportunity to get them drawn.
All right, so I was working this little part-time job at a call center, and it was this guy I liked. He was chocolate, had the glasses. I was low-key feeling him. I played hard to get for a long time, so I finally gave him my number. We got to talking, we sexting and everything, and he told me what he gonna do. And then the man told me his penis was the size of a D battery, and he said, "I'm serious." And I was
I'd be like, let me see.
Might have been a little bit of
Did he send you confirmation?
Yeah, he was like, "I'm serious." I was like, "You joking?" He was like, "No," he was dead ass serious. And so I told him I had to call him back because my daughter was doing something. I don't know. Shit. Outside mowing, I don't know. But I never called the man back.
My daughter outside vacuum in the grass. I'll call you right back.
The fish is drowning. The hamsters in the kitchen. I don't know.
My daughter is vacuum in the front yard. I will call you right back.
I gotta go walk the fish.
At least
I gotta go walk.
At least he was honest. You wasn't about to get a surprise.
Listen, I would have. I don't. You know what? I'm glad he was honest, but bless his soul.
Yeah.
He probably paid all the bills.
I looked up the size of the D battery.
I got 2 inches of sun.
Hey, listen on everything. Like, look, I can't speak from experience myself, okay, but I'm just gonna say, like, you know, is the girth what it's worth? Because that dude could have been like 100%, like down with that quarter of the inch.
Y'all was scissoring. Y'all was about to scissor.
That ain't nothing but a big clip. Like
they was gonna be in there tripping. They was gonna be in there trying to start a fire.
Now we bumping clips.
Nah, hey, listen, nah, man. Like he said a D. You know what I'm saying? That's at least an
Do
inch
you
and
know
a
how
half. You know what I'm
small a
saying?
D battery
Yeah, it's
is?
an inch and a half. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Little
at least an
bit
inch and a half by an inch
No,
God was
wide.
longer
mean
than
to
that.
him.
It might be an
Oh
inch and
my
a half.
God was real mean to
Yeah, I mean,
him.
I got some rest sitting over there
He
on my
said
counter. I
God was
know.
real mean to him. I'm
Nah, I
done.
mean, he just meant to bump. He just meant to bump on you. But I mean, that's not right. I mean, that's.
Bless his soul.
But again, like he probably would have took the best care of you, any man you ever did. You know what I'm saying? You would have
I'm
never had to.
cool.
Well, at least
You
you ain't have to
always
worry
had
about him.
energy.
I'm not about to lie to him, and he don't need to lie to me. Sex is
Then
very
you ain't
important.
even got to work on your gag reflex because you already know what it is.
So,
Why
And
do Ron got a
again,
battery? Why do this cat got a D battery?
Wow.
Use a
What?
D.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Damn.
mean, you would
What
rock
I'm
with it.
saying?
yeah,
I
no,
mean, come on now, man. Y'all be needing
That
D
mean he was
batteries for
short
other
quick
things.
with it. I'd have hit.
Nah.
All right,
I mean,
all
if
right.
he had a deep battery to
Hey,
power something else
somebody mute
up, then we
T.O.
could have
Mike.
a
She said I'd
debate.
have hit it.
I mean, because it's facts.
Stop it, bro.
Little
Stop.
dicks matter. They
Matter of fact,
on
put the battery.
bills. They don't talk back.
Hold up,
You
bro.
better
Put yourself in timeout for putting the damn D battery on there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Damn it. You don't put the
This show
damn
got
D battery.
problems.
Actually,
He
pull the
was
D
sitting there
battery.
holding it for like 5
I
minutes. I'm
know,
like,
right?
what the fuck?
Yeah.
He just sitting
I'm
there
just
holding.
saying, you can't be the man of the house with a deep battery. I'm not gonna listen.
Hey, listen. Unless you're
Damn.
Radio Raheem and you got 20 D batteries. All right.
Hey, we got a comment from B. Brandon Pierce. So, fellas, if you ain't packing, just hit him with that big room surprise. How well does that go?
Oh,
Go and just be like, "Yo, I'm
Just
here."
dual time.
Packing the
Wow.
She understand when I pull up with this shrimp salad. She understand.
we not talking about unlimited shrimp. You can keep that.
I mean, have y'all ever like mid go
I
in
got
and be like,
unlimited red lobster shrimp.
Okay. All right. So
Stop
let's
doesn't really matter as long as he can keep going, as long as he can get it back together. Because
Girl, where is he going with that? He not hitting nothing in
let's
there.
okay, let's
If you
let us
accept them, you
A
pay
man could make you come off the tip of his finger. You don't really need that much dick. We
I
just
mean-
like a lot of dick.
Again, if I wanted to be a lesbian, I'd have chose a girl.
I didn't
You would have put a wig on.
Little dicks matter. I said what I
What?
said.
He said put a wig on.
You would have put a
Said
wig
tell
on.
Lil D battery.
No,
You best
let's
work.
no, we're not scissoring.
so
He said
so
that he got
we're
trim
gonna
experience.
we're gonna move on from the phallus conversations and move into another topic. Ro, what else did we have? Or are we calling it a night? Because I think that I don't know.
No. We got this last one.
Please don't. No effing no tonight.
Go.
No effing no tonight.
Go ahead, read it, E.
I don't want to.
Ooh.
Okay.
I already know where we going.
All right. So we found this from our sister podcast or our good old friend CL with Pussy Talks. So she posed a wonderful question from an anonymous letter that was found, and we wanted to get some perspective on it. So anonymous, my wife is fat and obese. When I married her, she was thin and beautiful, but she let herself go and is now unattractive, and I can't get hard. I'm angry she won't diet, eat healthy, or exercise. She's a fat blob and looks like a man from afar. Sometimes she looks like a lesbian from a distance. I haven't cheated on her, but I'm tempted to. I wanted to divorce her, but she won't divorce me. I told her if she doesn't change her look for me, then I'm going to get a slender woman. I'm fit, 5'10", lift weights, like running, biking, being active. My wife is a blob who eats chips and falls asleep on the sofa after work. We have no kids, so she has no excuse why she can't exercise. She's too fat. That's why we can't have kids, is my guess. I've tried being mean and cruel to her, so she will leave me. She won't. Next step is to cheat on her. Maybe she'll divorce me. Is this man wrong for the way he feels?
Yes and no.
All right, so we will go to go to
I'm
Courtney
just
on this
saying,
one.
she is fat and obese
Fat
all
and
at
obese.
once.
I mean, that
My
is
man
like
tried to
rude,
talk
rude.
to her.
Double. He
He
said fat
tried.
and obese. He doubled
He
that.
tried talking to her multiple times.
F&O.
She is fat. She is F and O.
F and O. All right, so Courtney, we want to. Is the man wrong for how he's approaching it?
I mean, they got married
not
for
wrong.
better for worse. I feel like sometimes when women gain weight, you have to speak to a woman in a way that she can understand it. But being mean and cruel is absolutely ridiculous. But again, I mean, this nigga gonna get whatever coochie I'm putting from under this fupa and call it a day. Like I don't know.
I'm dead.
Wow. So
Enjoy.
you said he locked in. Whether you, hey, listen, you was supermodel. You know what I'm saying? Top tier Rihanna body type, and like y'all get married, and you just like you go from Rihanna to Roseanne Barr, and he's just
But-
supposed to be okay.
I'm not saying that he's supposed to be okay, but again, there's a way you have to talk to a woman if you're not, aesthetically pleased by the way she looks. We all know men are, visual creatures, and that's absolutely fine. That's not taking it from any man. But again, there's a way you speak to your wife. You can't be being mean to her, cruel to her. Nigga,
So-
get up in the morning with her and take her for a walk. Like you just really have to push.
Well,
But
Courtney,
wait,
tried to do all that before.
there's nothing in the letter saying that he was cruel to her though.
Well, he did.
It said he
He
was
did.
cruel to her at the end.
At the end, he did choose to
Yes,
be
wait.
cruel and mean
But
to her.
then
But
again, are you looking at it from a health aspect? Does she have something going on? Is she depressed? You just worried about the physical shit, but she might be knocking everything else off the board on your list. But you struggling with the weight. Is that
So,
all that matters to you? Is the weight?
well, Courtney, let's just look at how people write, right? This anonymous letter. The man didn't start with he was being cruel to her. The man didn't start with he wasn't talking to her. He started with, he's at a particular place in this process of he's tried to talk to her about dieting. He's tried to talk to her about this. Now we can assume that he was mean to her. We can assume that he was misogynistic or whatever. All of those things. However, we can assume those things. But all we have is the anonymous letter where he states that he does try to address these things with her.
I don't know. I think on a deeper level. So I can't give you like a yes or no answer, but also you talk to a girl that said who's sucking whose titties over here. Baby,
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
know what to tell you. I don't
Very
know
true.
what to tell you.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay. So, Miss Allure, what do you think?
I think it's a yes and no. I feel like he has every right to want the person that he married. But also think that over time people do change and things change in their life. I don't believe that this woman has just gained weight out of nowhere just because she's fat and she's lazy. I believe there were some things leading up to her gaining weight, and there may be things that he ignored in the relationship, or maybe she was trying to communicate with him and didn't quite know how. Now, should he divorce her? I believe if he's thinking about cheating, I think that divorce should be the option. Or first, marriage counseling, because I didn't see that he posted anything about marriage counseling. I think first they should seek marriage counseling so that he can explain this into a way that is not hurtful to her. And maybe that would click for her. Women, sometimes we don't hear our spouses. Sometimes it takes an outside source for us to actually hear what our mate is saying, because sometimes we just think they'll accept our bullshit because we're so used to that person, so we just give them any part of us we want to. I think that she does have a duty to get fit for her husband, because the vow does say for better or worse, so she has to be better on her part too. You can't just be worse. I think this is going to be a two-part thing where they both going to have to put in the work, and if he does what he's supposed to do, go counseling, and he communicates this with her and she still doesn't do it, then I would say yes, divorce her, because you don't want to cheat on her, and then you're going to look like the bad guy. You didn't try everything that you can. So the next option, if you cannot get it up, you're not going to be happy in that marriage. You guys are going to be miserable. Sex, people don't like to think that sex is important in marriage, but sex is very important in a marriage.
I agree. Sex is very important in marriage, and a sexless marriage is not a marriage at all. So no, I definitely can agree with that. Thank you. So we're gonna jump over to CL so we can get
Oh
your
Lord.
response. What do you think?
Oh Lord.
Do you believe this? Do you believe the man was right for seeking a divorce? And you know,
Before she even started, I want to throw a flag on the play.
ain't no flag. This
I
is a
know she
judge.
about to
This
go
is
all the way
a
left.
judgment free. This is a judgment free zone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody here to talk and provide their perspective. So
I feel like he's not wrong, as a doctor. He's not wrong for expressing how he feels. I feel like if a woman calls a man fat, nobody says anything. Hence, sis over here. We don't look like that. But as soon as a man calls a woman fat, it's the end of the world. Oh my God, you have to be more sensitive. You have to be this and that. I'm an advocate for men because I don't male bash because in 5 minutes I be trying to fuck one. I say that all the time.
okay.
So I do. I'm not gonna male bash, but I do feel like they have to have a safe place to speak how they feel and their truth as well without being ridiculed or talked down. Like, I mean, I do agree you got to be 2 something to do something, but 450, I ain't signed up for this bitch. Like, I'm gonna need you to pull something back. So I agree. I said 275 was the max weight to ride this ride. If she bringing 450, I'm with him. That's not okay.
Yeah, no, that's fair. No, and from that perspective, like you can clearly see, is like if the dude's saying I work out, man, I'm out here trying to make sure I stay tight for her because this is how she got me. I'm keeping it right for her.
My suggestion to him is invite her out in a non-callous way. She likes snacks and shit. So hey, let's have an ice cream date. We're gonna get the ice cream once we walk to the mall.
Yeah. Or he could
like
creative. Yeah, or he could like dangle ice cream over her face and like right on her shoulder. Okay, no, just play. Okay, so we gonna jump to Freddie so we can get her perspective on this one. So I believe you heard the letter.
Yeah, I did.
What do you think he's right?
So for me, he has every right to feel the way he feels. You know what I mean? Because that's not the person he married in. But maybe he should look at it differently. Like, did she lose somebody? Can you hear me okay? Am I feedback?
Yeah,
okay.
You're good.
Like, did she lose somebody close to her? Did somebody die? Some shit like that? Is she going through a depression? I don't know if he went down that aspect. He probably tried to push her off the couch and shit, knock the chips out her hand or some shit. I don't know. But sometimes that way doesn't work. But answer this: can he still fuck her in the folds? If you can still fuck her in the folds,
terrible.
Then
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. Fold that big ass up.
No, we ain't fucking in the folds, okay? No.
All her fuck them in the fold.
Wow.
No, listen.
Fuck them in the fold.
Listen. Yeah, God did give women. God did make women from a man's rib, but he ain't trying to fuck ribs. Okay, let's stop that. Okay.
Fuck her in the fold.
I didn't even realize I was about to hit you with this.
You're gonna tear that navel up.
Not tear the navel.
Listen, we're gonna have a more pointed. We're gonna have a more pointed show towards sexual stuff at some point, but it's not today's show.
Well, you shouldn't have invited me on the show.
We inviting you because we like your perspective, ma'am. So let's continue to enjoy
well, you
your
knew sex was gonna come up if I was coming. I'm offended.
We didn't limit your question answer, so you were able to talk about
yes,
that.
you did. You said
I stopped you when you went too far, but you were able to talk briefly.
I got muted 5 times on this show.
You know what? Here, hold on.
It's not a safe place.
He told me he didn't want to hear about the seasons, so I got
The old boy need to fuck her underneath the fupa and right before he gets to the pussy lips. That'd be a perfect spot.
Terrible.
It's so
or maybe just across the back fat.
All right, so now we're gonna switch. Now we're gonna flip this question on its head, and we're gonna toss it to the guys because guys, you've got a break this week and been very quiet, but we're gonna get your response. Like, what is the biggest woman you've ever slept with? How much does she weigh? Go ahead, put it out there.
I think she was almost almost 280 something.
Did you fuck her in the folds?
I fucked her in every hole she had.
Fuck them in the folds. Fuck them in the folds. Left stroke, right stroke. Fuck them in the folds.
All right, C Mello. It's not
I
a
gotta
tough
think
question.
back. Shit, I
It's not
gotta
a
think
tough
back.
question.
I gotta go back to the age of 20. Yeah, I can have some big ones.
Is it a bad thing or something? Like, is it
I
a
just
No, it's not a
disappointing
no. I
bad
thing?
mean, we
thing.
just
I had to go back to the 20s because it's like,
What?
yeah, that
It's
was
disappointing when
Like
they
it's
too
a
big for
sport.
me.
I fuck big girls like it's a sport. I'm a gold medalist. Like, yeah,
in my
gold
we know you
medalist.
deliver.
You a
Bumper
fold?
pumper.
You a fold medalist? Is that what
Yeah,
you said?
fold. Yeah, straight
Gold
he is.
medalist.
He's a fold
This is
medal.
out of control.
All right. So shooter.
We talking are we talking like big wide or big? You know, because 6'2" and big. We talking Amazon. If we go weight wise, I say about 275, 280. Height wise, maybe like 6'1".
Oh,
Yeah, so yeah, man.
He like a tall glass of water.
Climbing trees, man. We climbing
All right,
trees.
Rome. What
I
about
climbed
you?
that tree.
All right, so this leads to one of Rome's adventures, Romeo's adventures.
Sweet.
And I
I
had a
He
Chevy
like heavy
S10.
hitters.
All right. And this girl filled the bed of the Chevy S10.
Bruh.
Female. Right, I know, right? Bro.
Now I will give you it's not a F-150, it's the little pickup. It's the little pickup. I get
Nah,
it.
man. Hey, listen,
But
nah,
my
man.
nigga,
She
the
filled
bed of
it.
the bed, you didn't even say the passenger side, you said the
I said
bed
the
of the
bed.
motherfucker.
But did you really get to the coochie though? That's
So hold
what
up,
help
though.
her out
Hold
of
up.
here?
to the coochie.
Hey, nah,
I
hey,
don't know.
You was definitely fucking in them folds.
bro,
Okay.
bro, I gotta ask.
How
He
was
was
it?
the whole body in
You
there.
said, how was it?
Did you do it?
Oh, he
Was
did
like
it.
a water bed?
I came, so
Oh,
Wow.
My job was
He
done.
got
so
his.
terrible.
I ain't get mine.
Hey,
I'm
listen.
like, good.
All right.
I
So,
don't
I mean,
I don't know if I was in, I don't know if I was out. Everything felt like titty. That's all I know.
He was in the folds.
oh
He
god.
said
All right,
everything
all
felt
right,
like titty. How your
all right.
lower under
So,
the waist down feel
That
like
just
titty down?
sounds and smells gross. I can just
y'all
imagine
stupid.
the smell.
Help her in the truck and help her out after you were done. She get in there.
Did you
Oh.
just peel her? Did you just like push her out the bed of the truck when you was done with her? You just
Was it?
Like she
Was
was
you
some
on
scrap
the
metal or
side or
something.
was you from the back? I need to know.
how did she get in there first?
He
Did you
pushed her
help
out the
her
back like
in?
she was scrap metal and shit. Like,
Listen,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Was
All
you
right,
on
all
top
right.
or was you on the back?
Right. All right. Hold on.
Hey,
Hey, ladies. All right, ladies. Listen. I am as interested as you are in Rome's U-Haul date that he had, but we're gonna give him a pass on having to tell us the story
U-Haul
about the
date.
time that he fucked in the back of a U-Haul. Okay. Like, so
It was an S100.
yeah, but it was a U-Haul version. He was hauling.
I just gotta know. Did you
terrible.
fuck from the back or was you on
No.
top? I just gotta know.
no, I was on top.
Oh,
I
okay.
bet you were.
You
All right,
had to be. You had to be.
she ain't had no choice. He ain't had no choice. She had already filled the bed up.
All right, so I'm gonna ask this. I'm gonna ask this question. So since gentlemen, since you have all admitted that you have messed with heavier set women
You
No,
can't.
in your life,
you didn't answer the question.
You didn't answer the
I'm asking
question.
the question.
Hey,
I'm asking the question.
No,
So
we
you
won't
will answer my
transfer
question.
it.
I'm gonna keep going. Okay, I'm not gonna stop because you want me to. So the question
He
is,
said if she ain't 260, she ain't a lady.
if your woman in particular gained weight to the capacity of a woman that you already messed with, would you keep messing with her, or are you gonna be tripping and flipping like this dude trying to get divorced?
Oh, I'm tripping and flipping like a motherfucker, man. I'm tripping.
Yeah, no.
I'm tripping.
So this is your forever chick, and it was okay for you to fuck F&O, and it didn't matter, but she can't get a pass. That's your chick.
She went from elegant to elephant.
I'm a man.
Whoa.
you know how men think. We think different. We don't think like, oh man, she fine. We think she nasty. I wonder what she can, That's what we think. We don't. You like, keep it a buck with me, fellas. We don't think per se like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make love to you. No, you think about, dang, she probably throw that back. Dang, them lips look good. She probably can suck a dick. That's what men do.
Yep.
Let's just keep
Listen,
it
it was a blind date, and I was already there.
Now, when you for your forever, that's different, man. You want your
Exactly.
forever, and then listen, it ain't per se. It can't even be about. Sometimes it ain't even about the attraction. It can be about her health as well, man. We want to, if we together forever, I want to last. I want us to last together. So you do need to be somewhat healthy. Now, I'm not asking you to get in supermodel shape, but you do got to take care of yourself. Like,
Okay.
cause like Drake say, I like my girls BBW, man. I'm cool with it. Like,
All right,
I
so,
like.
all right. So no, I agree with you, and I think everybody's gonna say the same thing. Like, nah, we all would prefer a woman to be, at a certain level if she our forever girl, right? So
yeah.
What the hell would you say if the fattest girl that you ever slept with, you and your woman was out, and she was like, "Oh hell yeah, I had your man." Now, you did.
I'm cool with
You
that.
act
Yeah.
like
You know what?
you
Yeah,
act like
you
it ain't no
say,
problem now, right?
Listen, you just got to sit there and say, yes, my 20s was a hell of a time. So
Okay.
Alcohol is a hell of a drug.
Okay,
Yeah.
alcohol. Okay, we blaming youth and alcohol.
Nah,
What
but
you
shit,
got?
I'm gonna keep it 100. Shit, I fuck big bitches. I don't care. Hey, this was before you, baby. Just come on, go get the
First
toilet
of all,
paper.
I've been 120
wrong
pounds
with it?
my whole life, so everybody he gonna talk to gonna be a little bigger.
That's what I'm saying. See, everybody say I'm
I
shit.
mean, we knew that.
I'm cool with it. So ain't no shame in my game. I'm about to be 40. Fuck all y'all. I don't care. I fucked big girls yesterday, last week, month before that too.
Stop
Bro,
telling
what about you
this
then?
is Malcolm. Back to you, Eric.
What about
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. I listen. I'd prefer her to stay as is. Yeah.
You got
That's
to
where I'm
accept
at with
pain.
it.
You need it.
Them first
No, I
two
For
don't.
her to stay in the
yeah,
back
No,
of
I
that
don't.
pickup truck.
fucking and eating.
No, I don't have to accept change.
No, I
See,
don't.
that's what
No,
I'm saying.
Obama's
All right,
not
so like you don't, but I mean, I'm just saying, like guys, like you don't think a woman would be able to hold it against us to be like, you accepted these women and you fuck with them, and I'm supposed to be your chick, and you would
There
keep me,
again,
you get rid of me.
there
One time.
again, my 20s was a hell of a time.
Okay, all right. So between in your 20s now, all right. You with me now?
We're
In my,
not gonna let
it's
that
like,
shit go.
yeah, you into your 20s. I'm in my
Let that shit
Twinkies.
go.
What's up?
But okay, so if you say that, then, but if you say that, if you be like, oh well, you messed with her when she was big, bitch, look at your baby daddy. He a bum ass nigga. The fuck?
I
How
mean,
fuck
they
you gonna
got
get mad
nothing.
at somebody I fucked before? You fucked that nigga and he don't got a job still. We even.
I'm
We is
just,
even,
hey,
baby. You got knocked up by a bum ass nigga. Look at his shoes. So what I fucked her? Look at she got ass and titties. That's what I want. He don't got a job and you wanted that.
And had a baby back.
And had a baby boy. You let this nigga shoot the glove
But
up.
you don't know what his mouth do, so stop judging me.
So, but he still ain't got a job though. He still can't pay no bills. That big girl gonna feed me. If you break up with me right now, she gonna feed me. She got food and snacks.
And he got D battery.
And D battery.
Not D battery.
Damn.
all right. Well, wrong. Wrong. What did I tell you about to do? Wrong.
This cat.
Man, this cat man.
Stop
And that's the
battery
deluxe
up.
time too.
All right, man. Hey, so,
Supercharged.
hey, those are the questions I had. That's all I have for the anonymous letter. Thank you guys for your candid answers. I definitely think that we all will grow from learning from the opportunity to be better people and watching terrible situations unfold. So, yeah, don't forget.
Don't forget to tune in Thursday for Just Clowning with me and C Mello.
Yo.
What time
Every
y'all shoot?
Thursday, 8:30. 8:30 do the Cabbage Patch.
All right. So, final thoughts, shooter.
I'm trying to figure out what time that Just Clowning come on Thursday. Ain't no hater.
About D batteries and everybody have a good one, man. Hey, it was a great show, man.
I'm dead.
I was glad to meet everybody. CL, yeah, we gonna have to talk later. We got problems. Yeah, it's all right. All right, but yeah, enjoyed all y'all, man. All day.
Lauren, final thoughts.
I enjoyed everyone too. My final thoughts are always gonna be positive. Keep being you. Fuck what everybody else think. CL, I love you, boo. Love your personality. And Freddie, I love you, boo. I just met you, and you are just so amazing. You just glow confidence, and I love that.
Oh,
Me and Freddie Simone got a rap song out.
you know it, girl.
Miss Courtney, I just met you, and let me tell you, you are a hoot, you are funny, and I hope to see more of you. I'm gonna have to have you on my podcast. And just gentlemen, I love what you guys are doing. It's really cool. Keep at it. I want to see you guys do great things.
Thank you.
Courtney, final thoughts.
It was nice seeing all of you guys. Don't be a cheap tipper and stay away from D batteries.
Oh no.
Freddie, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. I'm never gonna look at D batteries again the same. Or Chevy S10 pickup. Then. Ever. I'ma always have questions about that, my man. Always. Like
I'll give you the whole story after the show.
well, I gotta go to bed because I ain't trying to be laid up in nobody's backup bed or D batteries. So
Podcast about nothing after dark.
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't.
But,
We're not having that.
Nah. But I really enjoyed everybody. You guys are dope. I like what you're doing here, E. Thank you for having me. And I'll be at the Improv doing improv this week for my first time instead of stand-up. I'm doing stand-up and improv at somewhere.
I gotta get with you.
Yeah.
I gotta get with you, homie.
You guys shoot that to us so we can get that.
Who's saying that? Is this the nigga in the white tee that's in the dark? Is you the one that be hitting bitches?
Oh no, we don't be beating no bitches. Hold on, back that up. Hold on, 'cause I was about to get
Is this
your
the one
lumberjack plan.
DJ ENJ or Paul Masson?
I was about to go do this Sophia break.
Over the border and baby boy.
Nah, my man though is I can't see you though.
Now that's the good part.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying.
Final thoughts, Mal.
You skip CL.
No, I'm getting back to her.
Okay.
Now she gonna go on some other shit. Final thoughts. Oh, the ladies was fun today. That shit was crazy. I liked all the energy that was coming in. Yeah, it was just wild as hell. That shit was just funny as fuck. She took over the whole damn show. I don't know. Plugged in for Thursday with C Mello just clowning. Make sure y'all stay tuned with everybody else on podcast about nothing.
C Mello, final thoughts.
See, I ain't never seen you act like this in my life. I knew you for years, but I've never seen you act like this.
He's so disappointed.
And Courtney, he really told you a D battery?
Swear to God, I'm not even lying.
Was he like confident when he told you, I got this D battery?
No, he was
gonna tear you up.
He was timid, but he was stern with it, and I think he was just gauging my response. But I don't love you like that to accept it. So
you make him fall in love before you pick up the D battery. Everybody know that.
You know, so you just can't spring that on nobody. Like you gotta woo me, like right, and then I'd be like, dang, I ain't never.
How do you get woo? Like when the big moment happened, you just go ta-da.
You stupid. She said. Then I'll be like, dang, okay, well.
I mean,
that's how I like a little dick. He made me fall in love with him, and I was like,
I mean, if he believed in polygamy, I'll do it.
I guess. You know what? It was a great night. That's what I would say. It was fun listening to the women's perspective. They clowned harder than us. I will admit it. We was cool, but yeah, they was clown.
Mm-hmm. All right. My final thoughts are: tip your chefs. They do all the damn work. Waitresses just bring it out, and they bring it out wrong half the time. Final thoughts.
Catch me tomorrow on Easy Monday Motivations with my boy CT. We'll have our female guest. Well, I think she's gonna be joining us. Miss Holly Gordon. We're gonna have a lot of fun. So if you want to tap in for some of that, also be on the lookout for Food Talk with me and Chef Rome. We just recently went to Food Truck Festival. We got some fun stuff to kind of report from there. So be on the lookout for that. As well as you can find me on Scott with E on all of our major social media platforms. That's IG, Facebook, Pinterest. For your fun inspiration. But thank you all for attending. Thank you, Freddie, for coming. Thank you, CL. Thank you, Courtney left, and thank you, Lord. And always, thank you, gents.
And last and not least, CL, go ahead with your final thoughts.
Well, my final thoughts is I wasn't treated fairly on this motherfucking show. I got muted 5 times. Everybody wanted to keep it real, but I enjoyed myself. So make sure y'all watch my show every Thursday. I'm coming back. I think I'm gonna be back this week. I haven't put out a show all summer. I missed it. I missed podcasting, but I'm coming back so we can have unsafe conversations that are not regulated by Scotch with E. On my show, if y'all want to be yourselves, come to Pussy Talks. Come to my show. I'll let you be yourself. It's safe.
Okay, then she the Suge Knight. Okay, then.
No, bro, I enjoyed it. Y'all doing a good job. Stay encouraged, and thank you for inviting me. Although I'll never be back, I'll still share your shit. Ow.
All right, that's it. We out.